Holy fuck, we're live. I don't know if I can I? Okay, right, hold on, I'm just gonna make my character bigger. There we go. Now it doesn't look weird. Oh my lord, now it doesn't look weird. We'll just wait for a few people to come in. My Discord has pinged, so I guess we're just gonna have to wait probably. But holy shit, we've fucking done it, lads and lass. We've done it. We've reached 1,000 subscribers. What timing? You just got done watching your 1K video. Isn't it just great timing? I was supposed to do this half an hour ago. I was meant to do this half an hour ago, but I never got round to doing it because... I don't know, I just was very slow. It's because I was getting the Google Drive folder ready. I'm getting the Google Drive folder ready, and yeah. So yeah, again, we've just I can't believe that we've reached 1,000 subscribers. That's insane. Like, I only came across... Right, so basically, I only came across it, like... When did I come across it? I came across it, like, earlier today. Like, I was just keeping an eye on it, and because I was 3 subscribers away, I thought, okay, that's probably not going to be for a while. So just what I'm going to do is I'm going to prepare a little fucking speech for it. I'm going to prepare a little speech for the like, occasion. And it turns out it came unexpectedly. So I was a bit unprepared. Oh my god, you got to love it though. You got to love it. It came so unprepared. Let me see if I still don't know what this slider does. I'm only going to assume it turns my audio up. That's the only thing I can probably assume. Maybe. But then again, I don't actually... Okay, I don't actually know what this slider does. There's like a slider at the side. I'm going to have to ask TGPS about what slider. I don't know what it does. One thing I do know is that I figured out why my phone was always bloody lagging. No changes so far. Yeah, the weird thing is, when I turn it up, it doesn't show that my character's moving. So what if I put it all the way down here? What does it do then? Does it make it louder? Like, I honestly don't know what it does. I've just moved it like half more lower. I don't know if it changes anything. If I sound louder, then I probably blew everybody's ears. I can't speak. I probably blew everybody's ears off. Well, anyway, I can't believe it. We did it. I don't. It's just like, what? Oh, this literally started just as a. This also, fun fact, this channel, a little bit of trivia. Right, in the video I mentioned how I've had the channel since 2020. It actually used to be like a group channel between me and well, he's not really a friend anymore. Me and some other person. And yeah, it used to be one of them. That's basically what happened. And then I decided, you know what? I think it's probably best that we just keep our separate channels. I keep this channel. Like this used to be fucking what was it? this channel has gone through quite the evolution. I went through, like, how many usernames did I go through? I'm trying to think. If you go to my oldest video, I think, if you go to one of my oldest videos, you'll find that I used to be called Bendy the Demon, which sounds ridiculous. It sounds like a typical Xbox gamer tag or something, like a Minecraft username. You can probably imagine why I changed it though. Just it sounded way too similar to Bendy the Demon 18, which is a Minecraft builder, like a Minecraft map builder. And then it used... someone once then thought I was the jazz... There's like a musician out there called Mark Taylor, and he's a jazz musician, and someone accidentally thought that I was that bloke, and it's like, yeah, no, I'm not him. So, yeah. Again, that's why I thought of this. That's why I thought of the sneaky idea just to put my fucking OC name in the middle. So that's where the. Oh, that's wild. Exactly. That is crazy. I went through like a bunch of hell. I even went by the name Noir at some point. You can probably see why I changed it then, because. Speaking of 1K, kind of curious where you think your biggest break was. Surely something felt like a turning point. I don't actually know, to be honest with you. Part of me believed where it really kicked off, I believe, and where it only I think it started when I did Total Roblox Island Back from Below, because believe it or not, right, the guy who did Total Roblox Island Back from Below, which is literally the very first gig I ever did, the very first ever, like, composer gig I've done, that guy has, like, over 300,000 subscribers, which is insane. Oh, dear. Hold on one moment. But, yeah, anyway, so I think then was literally just the start of, like, my growth. However, I think another obvious one would also be... Blah, blah, blah. Why can't I speak? You should have heard me earlier when I was recording the raw audio for the, You should have heard me recording the raw audio for, the 1K video. The 1K video took, like... How long did it take? I had to do 2 takes, because the first take, I sounded miserable as fuck, and I sounded miserable as hell, and then and not only that, there was also kids howling in the background. I had the window open, because it's quite warm today. We had the window open, and there were kids howling. I shit you not, they were howling. They're going, oh! I'm not gonna ever release that, though. I don't want... It's just... Nah. So, not only that, there was... In the audio, I was just like, oh my god, why are kids howling? Couldn't they do it at a better time? In my defense, I did have the window open, and it was like 1 in the afternoon. And I should also mention, the clocks went forward an hour. So, yeah, that's fun. Just a tiny little bit jet-lagged. So anyway, I'm just looking at... time change explains a lot. Yeah, clocks have gone forward, like, an hour. I don't know if they have over there, like over in America or like any other country, but they certainly have here. And, oh my lord, it's a nightmare when that happens because it makes time feel like when it's winter that happens and it goes it goes backwards an hour, so you have an extra hour, and when it goes forward an hour, it's just a nightmare. Like when it goes backwards an hour, you think it's a certain time, and then it's like another time. It's like, oh, it feels like it's 4 o'clock in the evening. Oh, it's only 3. Oh, okay. We, America, went forward a few weeks ago, I think. Yeah, that would make sense, because I have seen people say happy Eastern Daylight Savings or something like that. EDT. EDT. I have heard that. I know that. I think over there they're having. Yeah, I think over there they already have had daylight savings. Which is funny how they had that. Which is kind of funny when you think about it, how they had it happen like weeks before. Why couldn't they just do it at the same time as the UK one? Wouldn't it not make more sense to do that? But whatever. Like, oh my lord, though, it's like it's worse when it goes forward. Like when it goes back an hour, because it genuinely feels like jet lag. It also messes with your head. Like I remember when the clocks went backwards an hour. I looked at the time, and I thought, oh, okay, it's only 1 a.m. Maybe in another hour or so I'll go to sleep. And then I'll look at the time again. I thought, like, it just feels like kind of funny. Kind of funny to be. Hang on, let me just read the chat. Kind of funny to be honest. Would be a lot cleaner if there were if there were globally agreed upon dates and time to move forward and back. Exactly. Exactly. It would. I wish jet lag is so real. Yeah. Luckily, I've never witnessed jet lag like full on. I've never had the thing to witness jet lag full on, and I don't think I want to because I've heard what it feels like. Like it just it wouldn't. I don't know what to say about it, to be honest with you. I don't think I'd want to have jet lag. If I can't cope with the clocks going forward and back, how the bloody hell am I going to cope in a different time zone? Bloody hell. I'd be wanting to sleep, it'd be like 3 in the afternoon. like I'd be in like California or what have you, and I'd be just there wanting to sleep at what I would think would be 8 p.m. Not that that would actually happen. I'm just saying hypothetically. Like it'd be like. Although here's the thing, I don't sleep until a very late fucking time in my time. I sleep at like 3 a.m. latest. Latest I've been to sleep is about 4:30 in the morning. Never again. Never again. It's horrible. And also, it feels like you've practically pulled an all-nighter if you do that. And then you can't sleep because then you've realised, oh well, I've just stayed up an entire hour watching. Right, I'm not really. I don't really scroll through Instagram reels too much. I mean, I do scroll through them, but I don't like fully. It's like I scroll on Instagram reels, but I don't. I'm not like. How do I describe it? I don't scroll for hours. because I don't scroll for. I don't even watch YouTube Shorts, to be honest with you. I literally watch long YouTube videos. Eventually, there comes a point where 4 hours of sleep doesn't cut it. Yeah, sort of a wind down scroll. Yeah, I don't necessarily scroll per se. I just watch long ass YouTube videos. Like last night I just sat there, and today even I just sat there watching Hell's. Hold on, I've been sat there just watching Hell's Kitchen. Because over here they have all the right over here on the Hell's Kitchen YouTube channel. They have a YouTube channel. They have almost every episode on the YouTube channel for completely free to watch. I don't know if like other countries have it, because some YouTube channels show off like full episodes and then the region lock them. I know that because there's a UK show over here called Taskmaster. They have an official YouTube channel, and all the. Funny you mentioned that. I watched some yesterday. LOL. Lovely. There's nothing like a good old bit of Gordon Ramsay yelling at Raj about pulling a thong up his fat crack. Oh my god. The American version is way front. Yeah, no, I prefer the American version in all honesty. The American version is iconic. The American version is way more iconic compared to I've not really seen the UK version. I know that there is a UK version. I've not seen much of it. If any at all. The only thing I know about it is that it has like Gordon, like the guy who was Gordon Ramsay's mentor. That's the only thing I know about it. And that's from when I was on call with my friend and he told me who he was. But yeah. I like the fucking. I prefer the American version in all honesty, because here's the thing. I like how Gordon is just blunt. I just like how Gordon's blunt. Something tells me you'd like a bar rescue too. What? Thank God. Let me just search that up. I'm curious. What is that? Because I have my laptop here. I could just similar premise, but with alcohol, and the main guy is balding and middle aged. Okay, hang on. Let me have a look. Rescue. I typed into. Wow, I am such a brilliant typer. I typed into Brave, not sponsored. I typed into Brave bar rescue. I am such a good typer. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Bar Rescue is an American reality television series that airs on Paramount Network, formerly Spike. The funny thing is, we actually do have the Spike channel over here in the UK. You'd be surprised to know we actually do have Spike. Anyway, during the first 5 seasons, it stars John Taffer. Is that how you pronounce it? John Taffer. I don't know. A long-time food and beverage industry consultant specialising in nightclubs, bars, and pubs. Lovely. Let's look at some beautiful images of it. Well, you weren't wrong with him looking like he's balding. I can practically see his hairline. Jesus Christ. I'm looking at one image and he's just staring at one bloke like... I'm just looking at one image and he looks like he's just staring at... He looks like he's staring into that guy's soul. What the... What? And then I'm looking. Alright, let's look at a poster for it. The poster looks okay. Well, it's not really a poster. It's like promo image, but still, it looks. I'm gonna assume it's like a bar version of Kitchen Nightmares. That's what I'm getting from this. It's like a bar version of Kitchen Nightmares, just with an American bloke instead. Yeah. Well, anyway. So yeah, there's actually fun fact. I don't know if you may. I don't know if anyone's ever seen this, but going on to Hell's Kitchen, there's this one like like there's this one version of Hell's Kitchen that they actually have, and they have like a whole series around it. It's only exclusive to series 2 of Hell's Kitchen, but they have a version of it which is basically unedited. There's no like over the top music over it. There's no overstimulating like edits to it. It's called Hell's Kitchen Raw, and I've just been watching that, frankly, because I don't like overstimulating content. If there's over the top music, which is ironic because that's literally what I make, but if there's over the top music for it and it's like overstimulating with the edits, then I'm yeah. I mean, I still watch Hell's Kitchen regardless because again, it's Gordon. Who doesn't like Gordon Ramsay? You know, Gordon's Gordon. And one thing that will never leave my mind is just that one clip of him shouting to Raj, "Hey, come here, I don't mind, I don't care if you've got I wouldn't care if you had a thong up your fat crack, get out there!" I remember that. That is fucking hilarious. But, yeah. He really is a legend. Exactly! Gordon is, like, a fucking legend. Like, there's also this other series I've been watching with him in. Congrats on 1K subs. Ta very much! I wasn't expecting it. At least yet. I was expecting it to happen, but I wasn't expecting it to happen today. Like, I was shocking. You know, I mean, and then there's also, like, the Google Drive folder that I've put together. Again, I thought for the Google Drive folder, for the Google Drive folder, I decided to, like, well, that's lovely. My phone telling me that I'm on low battery. Thanks, phone. I appreciate it. Anyway, the Google Drive folder that I linked in the description with like the 2 folders, like the tools and all that. I decided, like I said, well, no, not like I said in the video, I decided to do it for both non-music makers, because I know there is quite a lot of them who are, subscribed to the channel. And then I also thought of the very few that actually are part of the music side, making the music and all that. Giving away Aleatory for giving away a beta version of Aleatory, because why the hell not? It is quite literally going to be it's going to be a great release when it comes out. I just have to do like one little bit of code into it before it's like fully done. Like it's done to a degree. It's done. I just need to code it so then it works. I'm gonna go all nerdy for a minute, but stick with me. but I'll explain it in like layman's terms in a minute. But basically, I'm planning on coding it so then it works with MIDI controllers. And in layman's terms, I'm making it so then you'll be able to use like an external thing that you can control it with. That's basically what I'm trying to say. So yeah, that's why that's in beta. And also, I could still get it on Piano Book anyway. So yeah, there is that. But yeah, for some reason, my laptop keeps fucking disconnecting the keyboard. Why is it doing that? I mean, it's probably not. It's probably just because I keep. It's probably because I keep unplugging and because my laptop keeps charging and not charging. It's irritating. Yeah, it still works. Anyway, yeah. So, I mean, one of the things I could release. Also, I don't know. I might not do it because the audio is kind of old and I do ramble a bit in that. And frankly, I can't be bothered editing that down to like 5 minutes or whatever. I don't even know if I can. But there is the one audio that I recorded, which was like, I think the original thing was like half an hour long. This is why I don't record unscripted anymore. I mean the what do you call it? The speech that I wrote was technically scripted, technically not. It was a bit of both, but even still. Even so, I was able to like at least keep it short. And then like I don't know, I just that's the thing when I do things unscripted, I just go on one. Right. I recorded a second channel like audio thing for my second channel, which to be honest I'm not particularly happy with, and I don't think I am gonna release it in all honesty because I don't know. I basically ranted about the Minecraft movie in it, but I don't want to release it because some of the things I said in there were a bit like whack, and I don't know. And also there was parts in there that I felt like just didn't make any sense. So yeah, that's that. Just for me to do that. See, I'm actually doing a better job at looking at the stream chat this time because I keep glimpsing at my phone just to make sure that there's like no new chats or whatever. Then I can just ramble my heart away. But anyway, I hope that people enjoy the beta version of Aleatory. Technically speaking, for Aleatory, you can actually like if I remember, let me just open Decent Sampler really quick because Decent Sampler has like a standalone. I just want to check something really quick. I'm almost certain that with Decent Sampler, you can like if you right click, you can actually like assign controls yourself. I think, but let me just you know because if you're in the space that I'm in, which is more film oriented, you'll hear people talk about things like mod wheel, expression, and all that. I recommend looking at. I think Christian Henson did do like videos on them, and I do recommend you do check them out. Although if you do search up Christian Henson, you probably will come. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, let me just open Decent Sampler, because it is the thing, right? Speaking of expression controllers, how do those even work? To be honest with you, I don't fully know. Usually in an orchestral usually in an orchestral setting, what they're used for is mainly things like the volume and what's aftertouch. I've heard people talking about that too. I've no idea what that one is, to be honest with you. I've heard of obviously I've heard of expression. I've heard of mod wheel. I haven't heard of that one. I haven't heard of aftertouch, to be honest with you. Right, let me just open fucking. But yeah, usually for expression, it's mainly volume that controls. Well, yeah, that's for most things anyway. Usually they'll also attach like some with Spitfire libraries. They attach like I think they also have the expression controller like control also the timbre I don't know how you say it, timbre of the instrument, so it'll yeah. My guess is that AT tracks I read it wrong the first time, whoops. My guess is that AT tracks how someone lets off of the physical key. I don't know, in all honesty. Hello, composer Donkey. Congratulations on 1K subscribers. Cheers for that. I don't ask how I'm able to do a somewhat convincing Scottish accent there. I just can. Here's the thing. One time, right? I think I said something to one of my teachers. This was back when I was in sixth form. I said I tried to do like a Mexican accent, right? This is random. I tried to do a Mexican accent just for fun, right? Wasn't for any reason in particular, but just for fun, right? And my teacher says to me, he says, "You sounded more Scottish than Mexican." I think I said something about tequila. Because I think I said about having a bottle of tequila. And then I proceeded to go into a full-blown fucking Scottish accent going, "Oh, I'll have a bottle of tequila." Oh my god, I can do a very good Scottish accent though. Fucking move, you fat dick! If you remember that video, you remember the video. Anyway, let me just say, I want to just look at aleatory really quick. Can you actually assign controls yourself? Let's have a look. Because right, let me just right click on the slaughter knob. Yeah, you can. If you click MIDI learn, you'll be able to. You can customize how you want the controls to work. Okay, that's good to know. But I want to make it so then it doesn't like. I want to make the aleatory controls where it just works out of the box. You don't have to do any like tweaking to it. Like you don't have to MIDI learn every bloody knob. Because that can take a while. I do agree. Like, I would think that it would take a while to do that. And I don't know why, but every time I read chats from Shrek, from the user Shrek from SNL, SN, Shrek from SN, I can't bloody speak. Hold on, Shrek from SML. There we go. I don't know why. I always have the thing to just read them in a fucking Scottish accent. Anyway, if you, I suppose a possible question that could probably be on your minds is, what's the future for my channel? Because, you know, some people do ask that, and, you know, some people are like, oh, here's my future for my channel. And in all honesty, the future for my channel, I have no bloody clue. I do it as I go. The only thing I do know is that I will probably be making more sample stuff. Whether with musicians or whether it's just my own little things. I actually do have a little project going on, sample library wise, where I'm creating something with my DVD player. And you might be thinking, how can you do something with a DVD player? Here's the thing, right? I go to my DVD player, right? When I turn on my DVD player, it does like a weird kind of sound. I can't really imitate it. And I'm not going over to my DVD player just to bloody turn it on and then you'll be able to hear what it is. I'm not going to do that. But it does like a weird kind of sound. And I thought, okay. I wonder if I can make a thing out of that. So what did I do? Put my phone on top of the DVD player and wait for it to, just turn it on. And then it does the brrr, brrr. And then I watch the DVD afterwards, but that's not for hit. That's not relevant. So yeah. So I just got distracted by my partner messaged me. Let me just reply to her really quick. There we go. Yeah, I would my partner messaged me, and I don't know how my phone didn't tell me, but there you go. Fun fact about me and my partner, though, we both have the same interests, which is great, you know. I mean, we have like a very big obsession with Inside Number 9. Like, both of us have a massive obsession with Inside Number 9. It's brilliant. So yeah, and we're in the same country as well. My previous relationships have all been over in America or Latvia or what have you. So yeah, there is that. So yeah, since my phone is currently on 12%, I may or may not end the stream just so then I can charge my phone. You know, because my phone is gonna die. You know, if I don't charge my phone, then well, it's gonna die, and then I won't be able to do anything. You won't be able to hear me. So yeah. So yeah. Actually, no. We'll end. We haven't really been streaming that long. I know we usually go for like a long hour or whatever, but you know, I couldn't really go on. I couldn't really you know. So with that, I'm gonna end the stream. I thank you for those who actually came by. And yeah, we'll see what the future holds. Here's to 2K subs. Here's to 2,000 subs. Let's hope that actually happens before the end. Well, no, not before the end of the year. That's not gonna happen. That's unrealistic. That's never gonna happen. Not within the year, anyway. But yeah. See ya, and congrats again. Thank you very much. Yeah, right. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, that's about it. So I'll see you whenever a new video comes out, or yeah. Chances are the next video will probably be on my second channel. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know yet. But yeah. Alright, ta-ta.